Terrible disaster. Germs in the fresh water, and I know exactly how it happened. You guys, check this out. So, there was a point in time where this water...
What is up the world?
Ooh, what a mess! What is up the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, hanging out today, doing stuff and things. Playing some more Oxygen Not Included, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with me today. If I sound weird, it's because I am weird. And also, I'm sick. Make sure if you like sick, please don't forget, show your support and smash the thumbs up button. If you're new and you have a good time today, consider subscribing for more. We got some major issues and we got some major cool stuff that's gone on. Let's slow things down just a tad. We're making a water lock over here. I'll explain that here in a second for those of you guys who don't know. You can notice over here that our list of our materials has expanded because there's so many things that I'm looking at now. I wish I could like flag some of these. I only want some of them. Like, you know what I mean? I just want to look at coal. I want to look at dirt. I want to look at gold amalgam. You know what I mean? I wish I could just copy what I want to look at. But anywho, so thanks so much for coming to hang out with me. You guys, oh my God. So many things are happening in the base. We have power problems over here. This circuit right here. We have too much stuff on this single circuit. We're having some power problems because of that. I have moved our bedrooms. Our bedrooms used to be over in this area. I've moved them up into this area. Just a little bit better for the oxygen stuff and things. Actually shows over here this is not quite as breathable as this gas, which surprises me. I wonder why that is. I know carbon dioxide has a tendency to move to the right. I wonder if that means that O2 has a tendency to move to the left. That's kind of what it looks like in our base right now. And the funny thing is for a while here, this looked like it was the best place for oxygen, and that's why I moved our guys over into that area. Maybe we'll have to work on that in a second. I do believe that we may be moving our mess hall down into this area here. Our cooking area down into this area here, and then this little massage area up into this area here, just so that our mess table and our cooking area are that much closer to our food storage down over in this area. So that might be a thing that's going on as well. We have made the switch over, ladies and gentlemen, to what are these guys called? I can't even remember. Carbon dioxide, bristle blossoms. So we've made the switch 100% over to bristle blossoms. Look, 994,000 calories, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We got some electric grills now. They're turning our gristle or our bristle berries into gristle berries and giving us a little bit of additional stuff and things. I also have these guys set to always make omelets, mushrooms, frost buns, all the things. We do have a little frost farm. Oh wait, no, not here. We're actually getting all those just from where we've harvested them. Oh, and also check this out, you guys. I found a neutronium deposit right here that didn't have a geyser on top of it, which is pretty weird. And we have cleared out the entire ice area. Oh, number one thing, I guess. Dude, why was that? Oh yeah, that was red just because I moved the mouse. Number one thing, we have cooled down our water. Ladies and gentlemen, amazing triumphant noise. We have cooled down our water. Our water is coming out of the system now at 66 degrees, and it's coming back into the system at about 70 degrees. It took a ton of ice, but we finally did it. And it's working out quite nicely. In fact, our cold water right here, or no, our polluted water, pardon me, is really cold. We could switch the system over in order to work with that, with our polluted water, but for right now, I think that we're okay. And so that's what we're using in order to cool down our base. But yeah, we finally got that figured out. Down over in this area, I have been doing some work. I have built a water lock here. Oh crap, let me just double check my water lock right there. Oh, I think that we're good here. You know what we probably need to do? Well, I guess we could just leave that like that. If we deconstruct these ladders, let's go ahead and turn this guy off. Disable auto bottle. We're going to talk about water locks here in a second. Let me go ahead and take these guys out of here and see if that changes the dynamical over here. So yeah, I did some work down over in this area. Remember, we were dumb when we first started this game, and we killed all of our hatches. Now, there are hatches that you can find. I can't remember what biome they're in, guys. It might be the slime biome. I can't remember. Or, no. Is it? No, this is the Dreco biome, right? The igneous rock and the parts that have the bleach stone and the chlorine. Yeah, I can't remember exactly where the hatches are, but we haven't found any yet. Hatches would be great because they're a renewable source of coal, but we can't find them, so F it. We're getting some other power sources here, and that's one of the things that we're really working on because we're running out of coal. So down in this area, we found a natural gas geyser, and I built this water lock right here. These things are super cool. If you guys play the game, you know exactly what they are. If you don't, it is just a little water lock area that stops any gas from flowing out, and it's a little bit cheaty, let's be honest. We have 6.3 kilograms of pressure on this side of natural gas, and over here, just regular 600 grams of carbon dioxide. So there's a little bit of CO2 down inside of here as well. But yeah, we've started to build this area. I have an Atmos sensor up inside of here as just like an on-off kind of system. We have a gas filter filtering out natural gas, and we've run this pipe all the way up here, all the way over there, all the way up over here, all the way across, all the way down over this way. Looks like we gotta go ahead and go like so. And over into this area where I think we're going to try to work on natural gas generation right up in here. So there's a lot of different stuff that's going to go into that. We'll explain it here in a second. But over in this area, are you dormant again? Idle erupts in 50 seconds. So in this area right here where we set up our little hydrogen power generation area, this hydrogen comes out at 932 degrees Fahrenheit. And I don't know why, but it didn't really affect us the first eruption. But now we're using huge amounts of gold amalgam. Well, not huge amounts. We have 21.5 tons. But we are using gold amalgam in order to repair this pump. It's made out of gold amalgam, which makes its overheat temperature 257 degrees. But we're getting up into 300 degrees inside of here right now. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to cool down this gas, I think, so we're not having to constantly repair this. But we need this in order for power generation. We do not want to run out of coal. We are down to, where's coal? 33 tons, which is a lot, but we could run out pretty quickly. So water situation doing pretty good. The heat situation doing pretty good. All that stuff. Food, I actually think that we could maybe get by with less of these. I do believe we only need 3 per dupe, and we have 16 dupes. 16 times 3, 48. So we need 48 of these guys. 16 times 3 is 48. I think I'm really sick. So yeah, we need 48 of these guys, and right now we have, let me see here, is that 19? Yeah, 19 times 1, 20, 40, 60 minus 3, 57. So we have more of these plants than we actually need. So yeah, we'll think about that. But yeah, right now this is what we're working on, getting this natural gas generation up and running. Now, as we increase our abilities in the game, we decrease, or everything gets way, way more complicated. So what we're going to try to do up here is I'm going to try to go ahead and get our power right there, and then we're gonna get our natural gas generators. Now these guys just emit polluted water, and there's not a way to really pipe it without using a pump. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and stick these guys right here. We're just gonna use 2. Let's go ahead and get our ventilation going like so. We're gonna pop this over to here and this guy over to here like so. We're gonna go ahead and take our plumbing. We're gonna get a liquid pump, and I'm gonna put it right here. I'm also gonna go ahead and put a base tile right there and right there. Now we've got to go ahead and wire these guys up, and this is gonna be a little bit interesting. So we need like this wire to come over up into this pump. I guess what we'd want to do here is just take power and grab a wire bridge. We haven't really used these at all. Go ahead and pop that down right there. Then just take our regular wire, mayhaps. Bring that up into this area. Now, the next tricky order of business will be plumbing. We've got to get this all the way over to this guy right here. So the best way to probably do that would be to come over. Oh, geez, Louise, that is a huge amount of stuff and things. Yeah, we can do it right here. So what we'd have to do is get our liquid bridges, and we're gonna have to pop up over this way. We need them to go in this direction. Liquid bridge, liquid bridge, liquid bridge. Huge amount of liquid bridges up into there, and then we could run our vent or our piping like so, up into there, over to here, like this, like that. Oh yeah, baby. And then we've got to go around the volcano, which is not causing us any problems, by the way. Go around the volcano, we'll bring it down over to here, and then maybe straight over like that. So that should be our liquid or our natural gas generation like sorted completely. I'll probably end up setting this thing for like, I don't even know. I guess I could set it for a gas sensor as opposed to using the Atmos sensor. Let me see how we have this here. Yeah, I have this guy in here as well. An Atmos sensor would probably be pretty good. We have the filter on, so it doesn't really matter how much this runs. If this carbon dioxide ends up getting inside, it'll just get pumped out right over into this area here. So, all right, looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and speed things up like so. Let's get all this stuff built and see if this thing's gonna work. We are about to see if this bad hombre words is going to work. Let's go ahead over here and toggle this guy to on. Yeah, and see how this is going to work out for us. I think we're just going to leave a toggle on off switch for right now. There is so much natural gas in here. I can't even imagine it. Like, it's going to be crazy. I'm wondering if like a single pump and a single gas pipe is going to work out for us. Also, you got to be really careful when you're building your stuff, especially me. I've completely run out of sandstone. I've built almost everything out of it. And I have, what is that, man? 1 million, I think, granite, which gives a way better decor, has a higher overheat temperature. I definitely should be using it. I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't even know what there is to do with sandstone. I think we can turn sandstone into sand. But yeah, we've lost a lot of sandstone because we built everything out of it. So all of our piping now is built out of granite. We are, I think, just waiting for the gas to get here. We never finished the deal, Slipgator, what? All right, so like so, P9, and then ventilation. This guy, we're building it out of granite now because we're smarter, like so. Our water lock is up and running over here. And what I've done for smart system is I went ahead, I don't know which, I'm not sure exactly which one's the smarter move. I set this for 9940, this one to 9950, so that way we run the pump less. I don't know if this pump takes damage when it's not running. I don't know if it just takes damage when it's idle. So that's the reason why I prioritize this way. This low threshold is higher so that we're running more natural gas than hydrogen. So hopefully we run this pump a little bit less. You can see our gold amalgam is still at 21.5 tons. So I'm not really sure if we're spending a lot of gold amalgam repairing this. But also I thought it might be a good idea. Why waste the hydrogen? We're pumping a little bit more hydrogen than we can absorb, than we're using with this pump. So since it's taking damage, why not just like make this a little bit bigger of a power system? So under power here, hydrogen pumps, I'm going to put 2 more in. Then we'll go ahead and add again this tile here. We're going to go like that and get that all insulated because these guys do generate a little bit of heat. We then can also go under power and put these guys in line, and then also under ventilation we kind of want this to split off here and then split again right here. Like what? Why? Let's cancel that guy. Pump over like this, pop over like that. There we go. All right, so that should split that evenly here, and we'll be using a little bit more hydrogen this way and running the pump a little bit less. So did this guy get done? Is it happening? Natural gas is coming, ladies and gentlemen. So while that's happening, I'm very excited. Let's go ahead and 9 all these guys, so that'll get done. Let's see what happens over here. So these guys, if you're unawares, the natural gas, insufficient resource combustible gas, yeah, it's coming. These guys output a lot of bad stuff. And as you get like higher tier, it seems to be that's the way it goes. Once you get into higher tier stuff, you have a lot more kind of problems with it. So this guy's going to output polluted water and carbon dioxide. That's why I have a gas vent over there. Ooh, a little bit of weirdness is happening there. I wonder why that is. I wonder why it was skipping there for a second. Let's see what's going on down over here. All right, very, very nice. So this should set a red signal. Let's set this up, actually. We should be able to above 1500 green signal. All right, so that should start to send a red signal if it gets below 1500. This is a huge amount of gas. 5.7 kilograms of pressure is unbelievable and amazing. Burst eardrums for sure. So, all right, over here you can see now we are getting the combustible gas. It looks like nobody's running. Oh, crapola. These are running all the time. We need to add some automation wire right here. Slipgator, what are you even thinking, homie? Like so and like so. Priority 9. That'll get those guys turned off here pretty quick. All right, so that looks like this is sorted. I think that's natural gas power generation now, helping us to alleviate our problems of burning so much coal, maybe alleviating some of our problems of repairing this pump all the time. I'm going to take a look into maybe cooling down this gas, but it's so hard in the full release update to do that kind of stuff. There's not as many like cheaty ways to cool stuff down anymore. So I'm not really sure how we're going to be able to do that, but yeah, so that's pretty good. As far as the base is concerned, man, it looks like our oxygen gen, we could be doing better. I think another spawn is probably in our future. We need to start moving some of this water over into here. I wonder if we could run that water. Dude, that would be crazy, man. If we could run this water through this super cold water to cool it off, that would probably be pretty cool. But yeah, water's doing good. Oxygen's doing good. We're doing good. I think the next order of business for us is going to be to start digging down. We have another geyser right over here, but we need to get down into the oil biome so we can get petroleum and that sort of stuff going here in a second as well. So that's going to be quite a huge project. Wolframite, iron ore. Let's go ahead and just build that down like so. All right, I'm going to do a couple stuff and things, then I'll BRBs, peeps. It's working! So everything is working really, really well. I don't even know. I mean, I think for the next few cycles, we're not going to worry about power at all. This guy is going to erupt. Hold on, let's pop up back over here. Next dormancy is 80 cycles, and it's just producing a massive amount, or we just have a massive amount of natural gas stored up inside of here. I've gone ahead and just removed the pump. It does take damage even when it's idle. So I just removed this pump for right now. You can see this is where we had a bunch of natural gas from going in and out of there before we built the water lock. So we have some, no, not natural gas, hydrogen. We have some hydrogen built up around in this area here. But yeah, this is pretty much working flawlessly. The only big problem with this is that we're putting a large amount of carbon dioxide into this area here. Eventually it's going to become large. We could use a scrubber for that, but that takes some fresh water, and that comes brings us to another problem down over in this area here. We're running out of fresh water, and we're gaining a lot of polluted water. Also, the polluted water is a little bit cold. Really, at this point, we're having problems with base cooling. Now we're having problems with the base being too cold. So we don't have any polluted ice anymore. I think this is as cold as this is going to get for a while. We could use this to start maybe trying to cool off this water. But even over inside of here, this water is pretty chilly, guys. We got it like, what, 68, right here, 61. It's coming into our system at 64. It's coming out of the system at 70, and that number keeps going down. So we are really cooling the base off quite a bit. I'm feeling like maybe we start to pump a touch, just a touch of this water out of the system. So here's what we're gonna do. Just go to our plumbing, into our liquid bridge, and then we're gonna go ahead and go like that. Set that for our priority 9. That should bring that over into that area, right? Yeah, right here, down over into there, and then I'll start pumping that out into this area. So I think we can bring this up just a little bit for a couple of different reasons. I was thinking about getting into doing some thimbleweed farming, but the body temperature of this needs to be 71, and right now we're at like, what, 68, 59? So that's pretty chilly. We have a lot of bomb lily flowers. Remember our old crappy bomb lily flower farm? Over here now we're having some atmospheric problems. There's a little bit of CO2 on the bottom there. We could just maybe dig this out. That'd probably solve that problem to Baha. If we just go ahead and dig this like that, we could even dig that and then just make sure we add maybe like so. Crap, we'd have to go one further. They're not gonna be able to dig underneath there. Well, this actually might be enough. Yeah, there you go. It's working. Nice, man. That's cool. So just barely enough. If we take this off too, maybe some more of these little bomb lilies will continue to grow. Then we don't have to really worry about that farm very much at all. Looks like we got a bunch of sweepables over here. All right, so fresh water now. There we go, on the rise, but that's going to very quickly cause us to be really, really warm. 80 degrees over here. We're just going to let this go for a minute and see how it works out for us. We can go ahead and disconnect the pipe at any time. This guy's still going to be bad. Oh, our carbon dioxide scrubber now is underwater. I wonder if maybe, what do you guys think, man? Let's just go like this. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe just like this. And then maybe like so. Cancel that corner piece just like that. Go ahead and get our insulated tile in there. If we were to just take this out, maybe like so. That'll allow them to build across the bottom there. And we could just dig this out and have it all fall down a little bit for right now. Just a, a stopgap so that we don't have a problem with this polluted water at the moment. But yeah, power's doing good. I think the next order of business, we're going to test this deal out right here. I want to dig down into this salt biome. This has got the salt water, all sorts of salt stuff and things. I want to get this cleared out so I can move a lot of polluted product down inside of there. We could go ahead and get all this polluted water down in there. This polluted water can go down in there. We could even maybe drop some of this down and just let gravity move it. And that could maybe give us some spaces, you know what I mean? Open up some more building opportunities. So I think I'm going to try to build this out over here, and then I want to see what's going on with this geyser right there. Terrible disaster. Germs in the fresh water, and I know exactly how it happened. You guys, check this out. So there was a point in time where this water has a little bit of fresh water on top of it, right? There's a point in time where that water was just above the top here. So we can't mop this, right? Because it's going to say... I think you can't see that, but it says not on floor, not on floor. So there's a point in time where this water got up over here and there was a little teeny bit of fresh water right there. And I was like, great, I'm going to go ahead and mop that up and get that fresh water out of here. So I didn't even think about the germ situation. So there's huge amount of germs in here, 207,000 plus. This fresh water has all that germs in it. And so when they did that, they bottled it up. Then they automatically sent it to the bottle emptier and boom, we got germs inside of here, man. Food poisoning. So it's going to go down on its own. You should be able to see here. It's going to be maybe hard to tell. Over time, it should go down on its own. Now, putting the hot water in here, I think is helping a little bit. Well, it's probably just because we're mixing germ-free water with germ-ridden water. But let's go ahead and use this as our base here. Jeez, it doesn't really look like it's going down. Dude, I have no idea. I don't know if it's going to go down naturally. I think it will, but 27,000 is a huge amount. 2715. Was it just a little higher a second ago? 2715, 2714. All right, it is going down. 2713. It's just going to take a while. So eventually this will go down. It's definitely going to cause some problems with our area here. So what I've gone ahead and done, let me see here, P6, that boy. If you take a look inside of here, med packs are for slime lungs, but curative tablets, and we do need some more med packs inside of here. Let's actually turn this down to like 8. Curative tablets will be good to help with our food poisoning, which is probably what's going to happen from them drinking this water. And then hopefully that all goes down. So I started digging this guy out over here. And the reason that we really want to do that is so we can make another area for more of our Atmos suits. We want to have Atmos suits going down too. Dude, we have one extra Atmos suit. No, you need to get delivered over to there. Why didn't you deliver it back to where it goes? So, yeah, but our power generation is doing good, but another chink in the armor, we're having some problems with this guy right here. This one circuit is getting overloaded, and I really feel like we should never have built these smaller power transformers. We really should have built bigger ones. And so I think we need to do a redesign over here. So I know I was trying to make a big push down here, but oxygen not included happened, and we're not exactly sure which direction we want to go now. So we're going to continue to maybe try to move some stuff out of this area right here. Could probably G that and take that out, and that will help that to flow down. But yeah, we got to figure out this power problem first, man. This is no bueno. Ladies and gentlemen, the great power problems of cycle 312. Choose a bloop. How about some muckroot? Thank you so much. I'll take it. Sweep that up for me if you don't mind. So, put on your nerd hat, ladies and gentlemen. Stuff and things are about to happen. I learned something by reading the screen that I just didn't know before. If you go into your power mode and then you click on this, actually, does it work outside of your power mode too? No, it looks like it's only inside of power mode. There we go. So we can see what we're using, what power consumers are on each network and how much power they're using. If we click or just mouse over this, we can also see circuit status. Basically the same information, just not quite as much of it. 240 watts being used, a total of 2,785 potential usage. That's all the things we have on the circuit, but we're only using 2,400, and the wire only carries 1,000 watts. So right here, this is great. 150 out of 810, no problem. 240 out of 2785, not so great. And this is 720 watts out of 90 or 3,960, a huge amount. So I started to do a little bit of a change here and moved over to the large power transformers. Now, here's the issue. I want to put 4 of these in this time, but we only really have room for 3 wires right here. So what I'm going to do is I think we're going to raise these two guys up one block. So let's go ahead and cancel or deconstruct. Yeah, DX, whatever it is. I'm sick. Leave me alone. Deconstruct all of these guys. And I have set this power transformer up and put that guy on the same circuit as we have our power. No, wait, we don't need that. That's right. It's a SPOM. Oh, man. Well, I thought I was being smart and hooking up our O2 generation, but our SPOM doesn't need any power because we're unbelievable and amazing. Let's take that out of there so we don't need that. All right. Well, anyway, we have a little bit of power coming through here still. But for right now, that's what we're going to do. We're going to deconstruct these guys. We put them on priority 9. I'm going to go ahead and get some tile ready. Oh, cancel. We're going to take this base tile, like I said, right here. Like so. And build that guy. Priority 9, all of this. We need to deconstruct all of that. Is it showing deconstruct? Wait, what? How come you are? Oh, I have it set for buildings only. There we go. Now it should work. Priority 9. Take all of that out of there as well. All right, so now once these guys get built, let's go ahead and grab our large power transformers. One there and one there. Priority 9. Set those guys up. Then we'll also take... I was really trying to avoid using the heavy watt wire just because the decor is so bad. Watch this, man. Ugh, they hate it. It's awful. But I think this is going to be what we're going to need. We're going to need to make some changes to the power system, so that's what we've done. I've also gone ahead and started getting some more iron ore turned into iron ore turned into iron. So then that way, I'm going to try to use some more of the conductive wire. This has a 2,000 kilowatt max power rating. And I think we're going to use iron, and we're going to try to start to route this from these transformers down the line. So that way we have 2,000 watts of power being pulled down the line, and then if basically doubling the amount of power we can have on each circuit, effectively, something like that. So let's go ahead and get these guys built up over here. Hopefully, ooh, that might cause a problem with us building inside of these tiles. Crapola, I didn't even think about that, man. Okay, so what we've got to do now is take our power. I'm just going to use regular wires for right now. Connect that. X these guys out. Let's take care of all. Well, let's just actually take. I need all this to go away. All of that to go away over there, and then we'll need this wire here to pop in there. This wire here to go down this way. Well, actually, why don't we just go like that and then cancel this? Now you're thinking with your smart brain, Slipgator. We'll take this power here and just wire it like that and then cancel this. Oh, no. We have multiple. Oh, dude, so many circuits now. So, okay, hold on. Let me wrap my brain around this, everybody. Calm down. Okay, we'll cancel this right here. What we need really are 2 circuits that come down into this area here. So why don't we maybe run one down this way and one down this way? So what we could do in this area is go ahead and get our power, go like that. So we have to cancel this guy. Maybe we run our power like so over here and then down, and then run this power over here and then maybe down this side like that. Does that make sense? I think it does. We'll cancel these and then deconstruct this. Then we got one there, one there, one there. All right, let's see if we can make this happen. It's working. Everything's working perfectly ish. Yeah, so it's going good, man. We got this changed over now, and it looks like all of our circuits are doing quite well. We still have a lot of power, a little bit more on that one, up to 2,700. But remember now, instead of our circuit being only able to carry 1,000 watts, now our circuit basically can carry 2,000 watts. So that one's doing good over here. We had these massage tables on this circuit. That was causing a lot of stress. So I moved them over to here. This circuit's still really low. Total usage is only 690. And that's why I didn't run any of our conductive wire down any further. It doesn't really look like that we need it. It's not even up to 1,000. And then over here, we're at 27. Remember, a lot of that comes from these Atmo docks that don't get used all the time. So we have, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 620, 720 total watts on that just from those guys. So they don't get used that often. So yeah, I think this is a really good fix. So ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to be it for today. Natural gas generator online, hydrogen generator on hold. Water and germs, we're up to about 82 down here. We're at 75 degrees. So the water temperature has gone up quite a bit. We're going to keep an eye on that just from pumping. Remember, we pumped some of this water over only for a few minutes, but it definitely caused some issues. Hatchling eggs. Hatchling eggs! Oh my God, you guys, hatch eggs. Oh, free coal. Dude, what's our coal at right now? 37 tons. We're not really using any of it, but having free coal is unbelievable and amazing. Print! Dude, we need a hatchling farm area. I feel like this is going to be the perfect spot for it right over here. You guys, we're going to set that up in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I have to pause it. I don't want anything to happen to these 3 hatchling eggs. We need those guys. Make sure if you liked the video you saw today, please do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up button and show your support. Thank you so much to everybody for dealing with me being sick. Thank you so much for our people on Patreon for supporting the channel. And make sure if you want to see more Slipgator stuff and things, head on over to twitch.tv/Slipgator. Oh my God, you guys. Hatchling eggs. May the stuff and things be with you.